Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Before the video starts, I just want to make you aware that my audio is not personally the best. I honestly just want to upload something easy to, get the rust off. I haven't made any videos in like 6 months, so I figure why not make something easy, but unfortunately my audio is a bit fucked, so yeah, my apologies for that. Enough bullshit, let's get started. Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? I'm here with my friend Forrealsyall, and we're ranking GameCube variants. I guess, how's it going?
All right, we got opinions to share in a lot of different colors, and we're just gonna get right into it. I am an opinionated piece of shit. Let's go.
All right, now first up, we got the purple. Now, this is an absolute classic. There's no denying that. I mean, when you think of GameCube, you think of purple. Now, what do you think in terms of rank?
I mean, okay, I'm so biased on this, but when I think GameCube, that's the color I think, and I think it's such a cool color too. Honestly, I just want to shoot it straight to S. I don't know if I could place it any lower. I don't know about you.
I want to say A, because I think the next one we got coming up pops a lot more.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that. I'm cool with A. We could put it there.
All right. Oh, nope, not there. There we go. All right, now here's what I'm talking about right here. The orange. Now, it is an absolute fucking shame that this only released in Japan. Is this color absolutely just pops? Like, it's vibrant and colorful. Like, I love the orange game. There's no denying that, but again, absolute shame it only came out in Japan. But what are you thinking?
Yeah, I think it's such a good color. It's like, I don't know how else to put this. It feels like it was just made for the GameCube. This color was like so designed perfectly for the console. To me, I definitely think it's equal to the Indigo. But if you want to put it in S, I totally see why, because it goes hard. It goes fucking hard.
Most definitely, I'm big controversial, but I'm gonna throw it in S.
All right, I have no qualms with that.
Now we're gonna ignore the one for right now. We're gonna do basic colors, and it's gonna get a bit more rare from there. Now black. What are you thinking? I'm thinking it's kind of mid. I'm thinking B.
Yeah, black is very solid. I do enjoy it, but it just doesn't go as hard. It feels a little more basic. But I do think it's sleek. I do like it, but I'm fine with a B. That sounds good to me.
All right. Now silver. To be honest, I'm thinking about giving this shit an absolute D.
I'm glad you said that. I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, here's the thing, bro. Right? The game that I have is silver, and the paint is already peeling off. Like it's seen better days. And I think paint peeling happens mostly to silver GameCubes and not black or purple. But what are you thinking?
Yeah, I've just never liked the silver GameCube, but I've also never had any experience with it in person. I don't know anyone that had that one. I literally only know people that have black and purple, but I just think silver is a boring variation. I don't like the way it looks, so I'm fine with putting it in D. I was gonna suggest that anyways.
All right. Now we're getting kind of rare. The pearl white GameCube. What are you thinking?
I like it. I sort of feel like it's on par with black, maybe slightly superior. I'm not sure. It's nice, but it's definitely not one of my top picks. But I do think it is nice.
I could agree to that. Now we're getting a little rare here. we have the Tales of Symphonia GameCube. What do you think when it comes to that? I mean, I've never played the game, but like, I don't know why, but that color looked good on the GameCube. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like a soft piece of soap or something. I don't know, but the color looks good. But what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of that color, honestly. It definitely does not beat indigo for me. I'm honestly kind of feeling B tier. It's like, I don't know, something about this color doesn't appeal to me in the same way that that orange and purple do, but it's definitely not a bad one.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, now we're getting a little bit spicy. We got the red Gundam GameCube. What are you thinking?
Well, I do love Gundam, and I do love Char as a character, so this one definitely appeals to me. It is kind of interesting that they do have like a two-tone sort of thing going on. They have the lighter and darker red. I kind of wish they went with a darker red for the whole console, but I think it's a really good one. Honestly, I wouldn't mind putting it in A tier, but I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, A tier fits. Alright, now we're getting even more spicy. The Henshin Tigers GameCube. This is a little bit of a weird one. It's a Japanese baseball team that I think Nintendo bought out back in like the early 2000s. Of course, they bought out the baseball team in the GameCube era, so obviously they had to create a console. But I would say, like, for tier lists, I would say it belongs in a little weird, but I say it belongs in A or B. But what are you thinking?
Honestly, I can't stand the way this console looks. I don't like it personally. I was thinking like D, but we could like put it somewhere in the middle of the two. Yeah, it does not appeal to me. I don't like the stripes.
I put it in C.
All right.
All right, now going back to basics, we got the gold GameCube. What's your thoughts on it? I mean, I love the GameCube back in the day, but I'm not sure if this released in America or not.
I think it was a Toys R Us exclusive, and I think it was in Japan only, actually.
Really?
Yeah. It's a weird one. I do like it. I think it's like a fairly nice color, although in certain lighting conditions, it's kind of hard to tell apart from the platinum. But I do like it a little better than the platinum one. I don't know. What do you think?
I say I could go on the C tier because, like,
yeah,
I'm assuming because it shines a lot, it's like the silver and obviously the plat. Well, this is just purely assumption, but because it's that like foily color, I'm assuming like the plastic is gonna peel like it does on the silver one. So I'm thinking.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, now here's a bit of a weird one. So to give this a little bit of context, back in the early 2000s, MTV worked with Nintendo, of course, during the GameCube era, and they released. You could, see them on the screen. We really debated on putting this on here, but we just put one of them on here. But yeah, I mean, this was a really exclusive thing. I think you could only get this like at MTV Music Video Awards or like other MTV events, but like I feel like it's like kind of cool. I mean, we also think of like MTV as like edgy during the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. And I figured if they're gonna work with a console, they would work with the PS2 or OG Xbox. But yeah, I guess they went with GameCube. Now, what do you think in terms of the rank?
I'm not really sure what I would place it, honestly. It's like, I think they're kind of cool. Not a huge, like, MTV fan. I guess most people wouldn't say that they are anymore, but they definitely did have some actually cool stuff back in the day. And these variations are pretty interesting and really unique. So, I don't know. I'm thinking towards the higher end, mid or higher.
I would say maybe A.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, now before we even touch the Panasonic Cube, here's another set of consoles that deserves some context. So, GameCube obviously had dev kits. Obviously, there's the big bulky ones. Now, obviously, the brown and the blue are dev kits. Red, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, we have the 3 dev kits. Now, let's just start off with the weirdest one. How about brown? I mean, definitely the weirdest color for the GameCube. But I feel like it kind of it looks like, I don't know, like a brownie or something. I mean, the color kind of works.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's not too bad. I feel like if you, without showing me the image, if you just said brown GameCube, I would have been like, nah, that wouldn't look good. But honestly, it really doesn't look too bad. And as a variation, it is pretty cool because it does have a built-in region switch, which would just be something I wish every console had. But yeah, it's not a bad one, actually. Even though I definitely... If it wasn't for the fact that it was like this cool dev kit thing, I wouldn't really be that interested in owning it just from the way it looks. So I think it's a decent one.
I'm thinking C. What do you think?
Yeah, C sounds good.
Oh shit. Alright, now the blue one. This is honestly a weird one, so if I'm, I may be wrong on this, but I think this is just like the slim dev kit compared to the, the bulky one. I could be wrong on that, but I mean, blue, I can see blue in the game, just not really this shade of blue.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like, it's such a weird one. It's almost a little pukey. It's like, I know that this isn't like a retail thing, so I guess that's just why they pick kind of an odd color, but I'm not a huge fan of this color.
I'm thinking C.
Yeah.
Now the red console. Now I definitely like red on the GameCube. The Gundam GameCube was bright red, but this one's a little dark. It has an attachment. Yeah, like what do you think on it? What do you think on this?
Yeah, the red one's a really weird one. I mean, I watched a video about it, about the whole like cartridge slot and them using it to load like temporary builds and something like that. It's a weird one. I'm not. I don't know. It's like it feels weird to judge the attachment on top, but like it kind of goes without saying. But it does ruin the aesthetic and looks really bizarre. But the color in itself, I do think is nice. I just it's a hard console to judge because it just looks really weird.
Yeah. Bit of a weird one, but I'm thinking B. Like if it didn't have the huge cartridge thing, I think it might be a decent color. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. B is fine.
Alright, now this is what we've all been waiting for. The Panasonic Cube. Now, obviously, if you're watching the shelf, you know what it is, but I'll show some context. So basically, the DVD was a big thing in the early 2000s. Of course, the OG Xbox had it, the PS2 had it, but the GameCube didn't. Unfortunately, this kind of killed the GameCube a little bit. I know I sound like a boomer, but again, DVDs, huge thing back in the day. Now, they did release a DVD version of the GameCube, but they only released it in Japan, and this is what we call the Panasonic Cube, ladies and gentlemen. You could play GameCube, DVDs, and that's about it. It also has a clock, which is kind of weird. Like, this is kind of like a mix of everything. Now I'll be honest, Nintendo or Panasonic put their love, heart, and soul into this thing. This thing is beautiful in real life and in pictures. Like, compared to any other GameCube, I would say this looks the best. But what do you think?
I really like that they went with the blue lights around the console ports. Like, that's something that people that mod their GameCubes usually do, because it's such a cool aesthetic. And I do like, you know, all the reflective bits and all the metallic colors and it has a very like 2000s but also futuristic look to it. It's not necessarily my favorite, but I kind of do feel like it is an S tier.
Agreed. S tier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I mean, it's fair to say that we're both fans of the GameCube, and honestly, this was kind of fun. I mean, the GameCube released in a bunch of colors. Of course, there's some we haven't even mentioned. Like, of course, you know, there's one that comes with all the different caps. You know, there's the Mario Kart one, there's the Metroid one. There's a bunch of variants that I don't necessarily count as variants just because they come with a cap. So I mean, yeah, this is it. I mean, I try to choose everything that you know, change the color or the body shape, I guess. But Forrealsyall, what do you think of this?
Yeah, I mean, the GameCube is probably my favorite console of all time, and I feel like we did a good job selecting variants that are different enough to have it be a fun thing to talk about, because if we kept selecting the ones just with different jewels, I feel like we'd be here all day.
Yeah, agreed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I haven't been here in a while, so I just kind of uploaded this for fun. Obviously, I've been hanging out with, you know, Forrealsyall and everybody in this Discord. I might throw a link in the description, but yeah, man, I haven't posted in like fucking 3-4 months, and I figure why not sign up for something easy. So, yeah, I guess, Forrealsyall, you want to say anything else?
No, that's about it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I guess if you want to, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, no rush, and, yeah, tell me down below. What's your favorite GameCube variant? And then, I mean, if you want to, check out Forrealsyall's channel, and, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Peace.